Imagine a world where you're spending $80 for no reason and you've barely gotten anything. That is today's America. In this video, you're gonna see people talk about how insane their grocery prices are getting. That $80 used to buy them 7-8 bags at Aldi's and now only get them 3 bags. And that's barely any food that they're getting. You're gonna hear other people talk about how they're spending $200 on groceries and it won't even last them a week. Throughout this video, you're gonna hear people raise this question: how are people surviving? Because a lot of these folks are middle class or considered lower middle class. So their question is, how are people lower in a place economically than them even able to put food on the table? That's a question I have as well. Keep watching this video.
This makes me literally want to throw up. How is this $105? Bruh.
How are y'all affording stuff right now? I feel like we're not talking enough about this. Everything is so freaking expensive, and I don't know what the heck. I know I'm not the only one going through this. I mean, from groceries, clothes, everything is so expensive right now, and it's literally by the grace of God that me and my family are surviving. I can't imagine what it's like for somebody who doesn't make the type of money that I make, and I don't even make a lot of money, but like, this is really a struggle. How are we surviving?
These 3 bags were $64 at Aldi. Does anyone remember when you could come out with like 8 bags at Aldi for $64? And I didn't even get anything special. I mean, I got coffee, but there's hardly anything in that bag. 64 bucks. Still the cheapest grocery store, but damn. I don't know how we're gonna make it, you guys. I really don't.
Back in America, and I do not miss these prices. Why are my groceries over couple $100, and that'll maybe last the week? Groceries should cost $20 max. $20 max. Why is my water $8? Bottle of water. Tomatoes, $5 on sale for $5. $2. Groceries should not cost this much. Send me back. I understand why fasting and water fasting is a trend right now. I get it. Because you can't afford groceries. I get it. They're making fasting a trend right now because we're poor. I can't afford to eat. I get it. I'm going to go on a fast right now. We're just going to call it that.
Right. It's $3.99 per pound at your store, not per pepper. Google states 3 to 5 medium-sized bell peppers equal 1 pound. Mine are like $2.50, $3 for a pound. I can't remember. I have to go back and look. But I can usually get 2 to 3 bell peppers for 1 pound for the size that I get here. Some people have stated that they're getting 1 pound peppers, which I think is absolutely insane. I don't know who's growing them that big. I do imagine that Miami is significantly more expensive than most places in Florida to purchase anything. So that per pound, I feel like tracks for where you're at. Yes.
So I'm at Publix right now. I got my little reusable bag that just fell on the floor. But how come nobody is talking about $7.29 for a bag of chips? We're all talking about eggs, but what about these $7.29 chips? That's crazy.
I get it, inflation. I get it. But we need to figure something out with this model, with this business strategy or something. Because ain't no way. I'm not going to McDonald's to spend the same amount of money I could have spent at Chipotle. I'm going to go to Chipotle every time. Taco Bell, Chipotle, Subway, Publix sub. Like, I'm going to go for the better one that costs the same exact price every time. Are you dumb?
Fast food has completely lost its value, and it's becoming more expensive to go get fast food than it is to sit down at a nice restaurant. The other day on the way home from the airport, we usually don't do fast food, but we were so starving, so we stopped and got Shake Shack. We got 4 burgers, 4 fries, chicken things for the kids, and I think like a chicken sandwich. It was $110 with tax. $110. with tax. I was so tired. I was just like, you know what? This is par for the course. Later that night, I had promised my aunt and my mom that I would take them to dinner. I eat out a lot. This is one of my favorite spots. It's really nice. It's affordable. Food is delish. We got 3 alcoholic drinks, bread for the table, 3 appetizers, some dishes, all fantastic. The bill was $81. I made the bill an even 100 because service was great, food was delish, and I had it in the back of my mind that I just spent $110 on fast food, and I'm never doing it again. And sure, if we had a couple more people, it would have been more expensive, but when I'm thinking about like the actual value of it, if I spend $20 or $30 more dollars, again, an entire family can have this large fine dining experience as opposed to $110 on burgers and fries.
Chick-fil-A has officially lost a loyal customer. My order today was $40. $40. The smallest shake you could find. Some grilled chicken nuggets, some fries. That's all I ordered. Some fries and some of their normal chicken nuggets. That's it. One meal and then an order of chicken nuggets was $40. Nope.
So I posted a video about how I went to the Tesla diner and I was upset because I spent $32 on a cheeseburger, fries, and a tiny little kitty shake, right? Everybody's in the comments and they're like, that's actually not that bad. Like, that's not a bad price. That's how much fast food is now, blah, blah, blah. Y'all are normalizing this shit. I know the economy is crazy and we're so used to things being expensive. Do not normalize this shit. I'm going to age myself for a second. Hold on here. I'm actually not old. But when I was in high school, right? My mom, she was a waitress, so she would give me cash every day. She would give me $2 and I think she would just give me $2. And then I would have like 50 cents or like cents in my car, right? I would go with my friends to McDonald's, Wendy's, or there was this place called Frizzoli's that did like little pasta things. I would get a couple things. I would either get a McDouble with fries and then a water cup, $2.50. I'd go to Frizzoli's and I'd get the little thing of pasta with a thing of bread, $2, or I'd go to Wendy's and I would get 2 of the hot and spices for $2 and whatever change I had in my car. Like, do y'all realize how insane it is to normalize 3 small things for fast food being $32? Like, bruh, imagine having kids. 3 people going to get fast food now, even at McDonald's. Like, that shit is insane. And we need to literally riot in the streets to get fast food going back to being cheap.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm over these prices on everything. I just left from Walmart. I spent almost $200 on nothing. On nothing at all. Nothing at all. You know, I ain't broke. I don't mind spending it. I don't mind spending it at all. Sometimes you be like, okay, I'm gonna spend some money for sure. Nothing on my receipt is over $15. Nothing on my receipt is over $15. And it's not a long receipt. I don't think I got that much for almost $180 worth of shit. There's no way. There's no way. I kept looking at the receipt, looking at my shit, looking at the receipt, looking at my shit. They had to give me. They had to give me. I calculated everything on this receipt. Like, there's no way. The receipt is right. The receipt is right. Wow. I feel like I didn't get shit. So I don't feel like it was worth $180. And that's disappointing. Like, if I would have got some big shit, like something on this list over $15, I'm like, okay. But I just spent over $15 on one item. I'm stressed.
If I'm like spending this much money on groceries, I am not going through the self-checkout. Bag my shit, bitch. Yep. Bag my shit, double bag it, receipt in the bag. Thank you.
My kids want eggs and bacon for breakfast. I'm coming here to buy bacon. Look how much the bacon is. Since when bacon is $13? $13 though, like 1300, half of a $20 bill. Oh yeah, baby. They won't get this bacon today because mommy ain't got no food stamps. I'm paying cash. We gonna put that back. I literally spent $20.22 for bacon, butter, and an orange juice. And the bag fee. Like, that is crazy. $13 for bacon, but I only got it because my kids really wanted it. Like, paying cash for food is a different type of pain. The people who don't have to pay cash for food, y'all got it good, because let me tell y'all something. I spend so much money on food, like it's crazy, and they will not give me $1 in fucking food stamps because I make too much money. Like, I'm fucking irritated. Why did I just spend $55 on fruit at Whole Foods, bro? I'm done. Literally, y'all, all I got was a bag of oranges, a bag of apples, 2 things of mango chunks, and some salt. Like, what the fuck? Apples, salt, oranges, mangoes. Like, are you dead serious right now? You're so for real? You're so serious? And guava. And my guava was $10? What the hell, bruh? This is crazy. At this point, I'm about to just start growing my own shit. Like, I don't know how to do it, but I'm about to learn. If I need a farm, if I need a goddamn garden, I don't know what I need. But I'm about to start growing my own fruit and vegetables, because why did I just spend $55 on nothing? Like, and it's about to be gone. What the fuck, bruh?
I've been walking around this house confused as hell since I've been back from the grocery store. I just spent $78.39 and nothing can go in my mouth or my belly. Bitch, I'm finna take this shit back. Let me show you guys what I got. I've been trying to figure out if I've been got. Nothing here can go in my belly at all. While I was at the register, I kept looking to see if I was scanning things more than once. I stopped at my car. I said, this can't be right. Now I'm home and I just carried in 3 bags that I could have brought in on my bad shoulder, my bad arm. And I said, this is not lining up. What did I get? What the hell type shit is this? This is all I got. This all I got. What is this? Now, I got 1 potting mix downstairs. I'm ready to put up the buggy. I see this hanging off at the side. So this one was free. Do you think I was going to walk back in there and say, hello, sir? I forgot to pay for this. I made it outside. Okay. So this one was on the side. Didn't see it. I just said, I don't know. I feel like things are missing from my cart. I'm pulling off, about to go about my business. Why do I see my earthworm casting outside? Nobody ran over it, no nothing. I picked that bitch up because this one was free too. If you think I was gonna go back inside and volunteer, my receipt is $78.39 and I don't have anything to eat. And I bought a case of water for $3. You think I was gonna go back inside and offer up my money? I gotta take something back.
The same McDonald's cheeseburger that cost $1 in 2019 costs $3.50 in 2025. And this is because all the corporations used the pandemic as an excuse to raise the prices on anything, and the government pretty much did nothing about it because the corporations are funding their re-election campaigns. I founded the Progressive Party, which is a brand new political party that seeks to shake up the political status quo. And we are hoping to get food back to where it was pre-pandemic. We want to make your cheeseburgers $1 again. We want to break up the monopolies, hold corporations accountable, and ultimately bring us to a world with liberty and justice for all. If you want to join the Progressive Party, please sign up to become a member today at progressforus.org and follow for updates.
Okay, first of all, this is absolutely ridiculous. I want to know what you ordered, though.
Yes, we know it's really, really expensive. Stop going. Stop.
No, because why did I just pay $11.26 for a grilled Cool Wrap and a small fry at Chick-fil-A? No drink. These greedy why is it so expensive?
For some chips, it's crazy. Wow. And then for the ingredients. $28. For some cheese though. Oh, ain't no way. $8. $6. When have watermelons been $8?
So I'm currently sitting in the car outside of Walmart waiting for the rain to stop because it's already crazy enough to go into Walmart, but to go into Walmart wet,
Not I, said the cat. So while I'm sitting out here, I'm like, bruh, I'm so glad I got Walmart Plus because I can just go in and out. Now, let me first say this is not an ad for Walmart. We are not being sponsored by Walmart. Walmart, if you want to hit your girls up, we are waiting. But if you are a small business owner and time is something that you don't have excess of, then you definitely need to get Walmart Plus. Sante and I both have big families, so we have all the subscriptions or memberships. We have Sam's Club, BJ's, Costco, whatnot. But I would say the one that we utilize like on a daily basis is for sure the Walmart. We are always ordering something from Walmart. I would say 85% of our ingredients are cheaper to purchase there versus purchasing at a big box store. For us, eggs are cheaper there, milk is cheaper there, buttermilk is cheaper there. Like all these things that we need immediately, cheaper. And so 99% of the time, we just simply place a Walmart order, have it delivered, and we don't even have to worry about it because we know that it's going to be one, on time, and two, everything's going to be there. And so that has saved us so much time. But if it's on a rare occasion where you actually have to go inside, like we took on a really last minute order because I really wanted to do this design. It's a hyper realistic orange cake. So it's due tomorrow and I need to work on it now. So I had to go to Walmart to grab some more fondant. But because we have Walmart Plus, it's an in and out scenario. We don't have to worry about waiting in line behind everybody else, doing all of that. If you're a business owner, get Walmart Plus. It's tax deductible. It is one of the best investments we have made in a very long time. Like I said, we are not sponsored by Walmart. But if Walmart wants to come and sponsor us, we are always waiting. But yeah, time is money. So save yourself some time and some money, babes.
Walmart. That don't weigh no 4.66 pounds. We'll use the scale. 2.37 pounds. They're ripping people off. I'm going through every single one of these. Fucking scammer.
Stopped at Walmart to grab some chocolate chips. This is outrageously expensive for chocolate chips.
It's like chocolate gold these days. You can get some heat, $3.
Run the Numbers episode 1. Someone mentioned Walmart Plus with AARP, so I did the math. Walmart has a service called In-Home, where the drivers are full-time employees and they don't accept tips. AARP costs $15 a year, and after cashback nets $9. The Walmart Plus In-Home service is $98 a year, so total cost is $107. My current flat rate is $15 a week. That's $780 a year, and that's a difference of $673 a year. And I love saving money.
It's Wednesday, so it's almost time to go do grocery shopping. It's almost time to go to the supermarket. So the anxiety is coming on. And then after supermarket, I have to book a therapy session every single time I go to the supermarket. Everything is so expensive!
So I'm doing a new series and it's called Why Is This So Damn Expensive? I'll be taking you through some grocery stores and talking about how ridiculous expensive stuff is today. Like, what the hell's going on? It's not inflation, it's price gouging. Let's get serious.
The first episode is in Kroger. I did not have a lot of time, but I found some things that were extremely overpriced. And they were on sale too, so there you go.
It's $4.49 on sale for coconut water. That used to be like $1. A bag of this white popcorn used to be, I don't know, $1 or $2. $5.19 on sale. Kroger brand. Really crappy paper plates. $10.99 on sale.
Now, what I didn't get on video was the massive traffic jam of carts from these women that were just scavengers in the clearance section.
I could barely get by. They were just so focused on getting a deal because everything's so expensive. On the next episode, I'll be going to Walmart. Let me know in the comment section if you found something at Walmart that's way ridiculously overpriced.
Groceries are way too expensive nowadays. I'm finna start shopping at them little food shelves, them little food drives. Because yesterday I was at work and I seen like this little shelf with honey on it. I'm looking at the prices. That little thing of honey, $24? Yeah, no. Heck no. And this is exactly why I don't even shop there for groceries. Like, what do you mean $24 for honey? Like, who's working behind the sales? Like, what is going on? And then not too long ago, I'm watching a YouTuber. She told us that she paid $7 for some eggs. $7 for eggs? Bro, yeah. At this point, I'm gonna start my own farm, have my own little crops and eggs and all of that. Because this economy is literally up in flames at this point.
After finishing this whole video, I still have this question and it doesn't get resolved. How are Americans literally surviving? Because grocery prices are just absolutely insane and they're more than double since the last 10 years. I remember a day where $100 used to get you so much groceries that you wouldn't have to run back to the grocery store for like 2 weeks. But now, you know, you guys know from experience, and I know this, we all know this in America from experience, that if you spend $100 on something and you have a decently sized family, we're not talking like big, maybe 3 people, then that $100 isn't gonna last you even 3 days, you know. You're gonna run out of meat, you're gonna run out of milk before you even know it. And then you're back at the grocery store trying to get some again. I mean, just like multiple people have said in this video, you have people spending $80 in a grocery store, but they don't know what they even got. I mean, they didn't even get anything that they can eat, and it's $80. I mean, $80 used to mean a lot. It used to get you a lot. But fast forward to now, what does it really get you? I mean, can you guys really name things that $80 could get you? I mean, it's getting harder and harder to just survive here. And I think, frankly, another key issue is our pay hasn't kept up with the rising cost of living. That is the ultimate problem, and that's why so many people are so angry about our economy and looking for solutions. Because if pay keeps up with the rising groceries and the rising inflation, then, you know, we're okay, or we should be okay. Now, of course, that's not to say that we wouldn't prefer to have our pay go higher, going more than the cost of inflation and the cost of living increase. But, you know, it's not even keeping pace right now. It's that we're barely getting a pay bump, and a lot of times our pay has been stagnant. And if we lose a job, that's even more significant because it's so hard for us to even find the same job that pays the same. So we have to downgrade essentially and get a pay cut instead of a raise. But our grocery bills and all the other bills like electric and rent just keep on going up, and they're not going to take a cut because we lose our jobs and we're taking a pay cut. So hence you see where the problem lies, is that people are able to save money less and less. In fact, I think most Americans don't have any savings today. That's what it means to live paycheck to paycheck. It's literally that if they lose that paycheck, if for some reason they don't get that paycheck on time, they're not going to be able to pay for their groceries. They're not going to be able to pay for their utilities or their rent. Think about how scary that sounds. I mean, we're literally just a paycheck away from the economy or society essentially collapsing and stop functioning. That is not right, because on paper, our economy is so rich and its citizens should experience the wealth, and yet that is not what's happening, and something needs to change fast. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments. Thank you.